sleep is crucial if you're a Christian. If you want to not sin, you have to sleep more. And here's why. And here's how also to do it. I'm here in Sydney, Australia right now here. It's beautiful and I cannot even enjoy it. I cannot enjoy it. I'm not happy. I don't know why. It has to do with hormones. Your hormones are not, you don't get the hormones, you don't produce the dopamine, the serotonin, all of these hormones that you don't produce, and when you don't sleep enough, you don't sleep well. And that's what I did today. I slept 6 hours. Not enough for me, especially when you're traveling and I'm jet lagged basically. I've skipped one day to come in Australia. I went from Mexico to Australia, and anyway, when you don't sleep enough, you don't speak properly, and you enjoy everything less. Your mood is just on a very low level, on a very low baseline. You want your mood to be as high as possible, just as positive as possible, and it's very hard for me to be positive when I'm lacking sleep. Now, how to not lack sleep? You need to prioritize it. Prioritize it religiously, right? Religion is not a bad thing. I see a lot of people just being against religion. Religion is not bad. It's what you do with religion that can be bad or can be not bad, can be good. When you follow religiously something, it allows you to define some rules and context that will allow you to do the thing. It's a tool. It's not the end goal. If you use it as a tool, it's a good tool that will allow you to actually do the thing that you want to do. If you follow a rule religiously that you sleep at 9 p.m. no matter what, you're not going to have a problem with sleep, right? If you follow a rule that no matter what, every single Sunday religiously you go to mass, it's a good thing. It helps you improve your relationship with Jesus Christ, right? It helps you read the Bible. No matter what, at least you get a little bit of Bible every week, right? This is why religion is important. It keeps you in a context, the context of your life. It gives you direction. It gives you the limits. It gives you a proper structure to be able to practice your faith, right? And if you have a religious routine that you sleep at this time, you will wake up at pretty much the same time every day. If you sleep at the same time every day, and you will get good sleep. That's important. Now, how do you prioritize also this schedule of sleeping early? Well, you gotta eat early as well. I ate yesterday at 8 p.m. and I ate way too much here. It was with family. You just forget about your rules, right? You forget about your religion, your religious routines. You forget about them, right? So what you want to do is remind yourself of all these things, that you keep track, right? I used to have a habit tracker, and I am not using it anymore because I'm traveling, and it's been just complete different kind of routines every time that I travel. So it's very hard to keep a certain schedule, but when you have a habit tracker, it really serves me tremendously to keep a track of when I'm sleeping early and where I slip off. And this can be just using an Excel sheet or just writing down which time you sleep every day. And you can this way notice when you sleep well, how do you feel this day? When you don't sleep well, how do you feel then? And by the way, when you've not slept well, you don't notice when you live regularly in this kind of bad sleep. But when you do get a real good night of sleep, then you notice, oh my God, I've been missing out on that. That's insane. Because one day I woke up and I had a 9-hour night to sleep, and I woke up excited for no reason. I woke up high on life, like I was a newborn, and I had a very boring day. I had actually a pretty bad day, just working on the computer all day. And I was super excited for it. I was just really looking forward. Why is this? Just because I just slept well. My hormones were, well regulated. I was just happy for no reason. And now I should be super extremely happy, excited about seeing like this new city. This is the first time for me coming here, and I'm just not. I'm not enjoying it simply because I did not sleep well. Because I ate too late. I ate too late and I ate too much. At 8 p.m. so I couldn't sleep until like 11 p.m. and when I slept at 11 p.m. I couldn't really wake up. I woke up still early, and I did not let myself sleep more, right? I should have. I think right now that you really should not set an alarm. You just really need to let your body rest how much time it needs. And then you just wake up, and you just wake up well. Now, if you really have to get at a certain time, at a certain place, you can just make sure that you're just not going to sleep. You're most likely not going to sleep 10 hours, right? So if you just sleep early enough to just have 10 hours of possible sleep and still wake up and be on time, that's good, right? I know it's hard. You got to give up the late nights, you got to give up some things, you got to make some sacrifices, but all these sacrifices are worth it. When you don't sleep well, you are most likely going to sin. It's going to be harder for you to not slip. If someone asks you to eat something that you know you shouldn't, you're going to say yes more often when you don't get enough sleep because your willpower is lower, right? If you know any kind of behavior that will just be attractive to you, you will more likely indulge in it because you don't have enough willpower. You didn't sleep well enough. You have low energy. So it's funny because I noticed that when I used to do like e-commerce, most of my sales happened at night, like between 10 p.m. and like 2 a.m. because people are lazier, have less willpower, they are actually weaker, and so they are easier to sell to. They're easier also to manipulate. They're easier also to persuade, or just it's easier to convince someone when they're very tired because they have less willpower. And you don't want to be in this position of weakness. So what you want to do is just make sure that you sleep well enough. And when you sleep well enough, it's not just that you're not going to do stupid stuff, you're just going to be happy. You're going to produce so much. You're going to be a machine. And I'm talking to myself here because I've been trying to prioritize sleep for so long. And every time I can't get myself to be very regular, very disciplined on this for a long time. It's very hard for me to sleep 9 hours and a half for like a long time. It's very hard. I always just slip off. And you don't want to do that because when I am consistent on this habit, everything is better. My life is better. My work is better. I'm more productive. I'm more happy. I'm happier, right? I speak better, right? And if you like this kind of content, like and subscribe. By the way, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Ivaldi, Sako. I help you here become everything God created to be, become truly free and successful, free in Christ, not sin anymore, break free from cycles of sin, bad habits, addictions, and be able to make more money, make maybe more money online, right? I can help you with all this. I'm doing one-on-one coaching, consultation. I got 3 spots left for free. So if you're interested for me to help you problem solve in your life, know where you stand right now and know where you want to go and help you get there, link below. And like and subscribe, and I'll see you next one. Take care.